Ma'am, yes, ma'am. You can start, ma'am.
Good morning to one and all. When you educate one person, you can change a life. When you educate many, you can change the world. With this beautiful quotes, I welcome everybody for this webinar of Students Empowerment Program. Let's begin this session by the blessing of Almighty with the prayer song.
ॐ नमो वरिहन्ताणम् ॐ नमो सिद्धाणम् ॐ नमो आयर्याणम् ॐ नमो वच्छायाणम् नमो लोये सवसाहूणम् ईशो पञ्चनमुक्कारो सप्पप्पावप्पणासनो मङ्गलाणं च सव्वेसिं पढमं हवै मङ्गलं पढमं हवै मङ्गलम्
I request our optimistic principal, Mrs. S. Ponnoli ma'am, to deliver the welcome address.
Thank you, ma'am. A pleasant morning to all. Thank you to each and every one of you for being here with us today. On behalf of BMD Jain School, I extend a very warm welcome to our President, Secretary, Trustee Sir, Sri K. Rajesh Kumar Jain, cluster of trust members, resources person, vice principal, staff, parents, and my dear students. I feel happy to deliver the welcome address on this fortunate day. The webinar is built in an intent of students' empowerment organized by BMD Dayaniketan Jain School. I cordially and respectfully welcome Dr. G. Deepalakshmi, MBA, Master of Marketing Management, MCom, MA Hindi, MA Women's Studies, MPhil, PhD, and SET. HOD of Business Administration, Mardar Kesari Jain College for Women, Body. She has a well-known name in the matters related to women empowerment and also published the paper related to women empowerment. It's a privilege to have you on this auspicious day, ma'am. Welcome you, ma'am. It's been my privilege to welcome our trustee, Sir, Sri K. Rajesh Kumar Jain, who has continuously supported us in our endeavor to spread the light of true knowledge. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our TCO, sir. Last and importantly, I would like to welcome all the teachers, staff, technical team, parents, and students who are an integral part of our school. I welcome you all for this amazing session and to make this session a grand success. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I request our fascinated Vice Principal, Mrs. R. Geeta ma'am, to introduce the speaker.
Thank you, ma'am. Respected Chief Guest, Dr. G. Deepalakshmi, MCom, MA PhD, MBA, MMM, MPhil, MA Hindi, Head of the Department of Business Administration, Mardar Kesari Jain College for Women, Trustee Sri K. Rajesh Kumar Jain, TCO Sir, Principal, teachers, parents, and my dear students. Good morning to all. I feel happy and proud to introduce our today's session Chief Guest from Mardar Kesari Jain Women College, Dr. G. Deepalakshmi. Madam completed her Master of Business Administration in Periyar University, Master of Philosophy in Vinayaka Mission University, and doctorate at Mother Teresa Women University, Kodaikanal in 2016. Dr. G. Deepalakshmi ma'am edited 4 volumes of books in Shanlux International Journal of Management and 1 volume in Bonfring International Journal of Management. Madam published around 20 papers on her major in various colleges and attended international conference on augmented contemporary ideas and innovations, global business trends and revolution in India, and prolific management crafts for global eminence. She presented around 10 papers on her major. Madam acted as external examiner for various universities and colleges. Madam attended around 35 faculty development programs, and she guided 75 undergraduate level projects and 10 postgraduate level projects. I feel glad to introduce such an eminent person for this webinar on student empowerment. Once again, wholeheartedly, we are welcoming you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for accepting our invitation.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request our Honorable Trustee, Sir, Sri K. Rajesh Kumar Jain, Sir, to felicitate the gathering.
Respected resource person of the program, Dr. G. Deepalakshmi, Head of the Department in Mother K.C. Jain College, Wannimbadi. Principal, teachers, parents, students, good morning to all. Effect of COVID-19 spreading educational institution as a precautionary measuring against the disease COVID-19 has been declared, as there is a sense of fear and panic all around the globe. In the awake of this emergency situation, our school also shifting to online teaching. During this pandemic situation, our students participated in various competitions and adopting to online classes along with their SUPW work, tree plantation and quiz programs. Generally, quizzes help students to learn because these tasks involve in practicing or thinking back to information previously learned and bringing it to mind. A quiz is a form of game or mind sport in which players attempt to answer the question correctly. Unlocking knowledge at the speed of thought, quizzes help students to identify what they know and what they don't know. The students have a better idea of how well they grasping the material, hopefully motivating them to study more. When Valmiki wrote the Ramayana, at every step he understood the victory called for more than a wish. It was sometimes built to determination, at the other times of patience, at all the times on discipline and faith. Training that makes people more willing to obey or more able to control themselves, often in the form of rules produced by this training discipline, so the discipline will lead to the success. Discipline and knowledge is the two sides of the life. You should acquire it from the childhood. Best of luck, best in this field. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request our resource person, Dr. G. Deepalakshmi, MBA, MCom, MA, MPhil, PhD, Head Department of Business Administration, Sri Marudar Kesari Jain College, Wannimbadi, to deliver the presentation, ma'am. We are waiting for that, ma'am.
Very good morning to one and all present here. I am really very thankful for the management, Sir Rajesh Sir, and Principal Madam, Vice Principal Madam, TCO Sir, and our college Principal Madam, our Priya Ma'am, for giving me such a wonderful chance of sharing my knowledge with the young minds, because I love teaching. And why? Because is that I am very happy to share my knowledge with the students. I am really very grateful today, and thank you for the opportunity given, ma'am. Thank you. Yes. So today I came for student empowerment program. So today I'm going to say you something to make you, mold you, and to bring you out from the shell. If you are coming out from the shell, definitely I'll be very happy. The day will be very happy for me, and I'll start my presentation right now. Education is the essence of being competent. So why it is being competent in, means everyone are now educating. All are taking their education. So we have to do something. A complete person can be said as complete only if he is having a chance of getting education. Previously, before 150 years or something else, there was not that much education, and there were only those communities will be having such a education. But now it has been changed. Now everything has been changed. Tremendous emancipation has been changed. And now we can see there is a lot of improvement in the education. Students, you need to be like a candle. You have to light yourself. You have to show all the things to others. And you have to make your life as meaningful, and you have to illuminate others also. You have to create your wisdom. You have to be trustworthiness. You have to be distinct from others. You have to be obedient. You have to be trustfulness. You have to give your services to some others. You have to show kindness, clarity, and humility. Everything you have to show. Why I am saying you is that you are the future generation. You doing now, it is counting. It is counting in our country. It is counting that so and so person is doing. So and so person is from this college or this from school is doing so. How you can be trustworthy? You have to prove that you are a good children. You have to be a good son or a good daughter in your family for your parents. You have to be obedient student for your teachers. You have to show your sincerity in all aspects. You have to be very honest, and you have to illuminate all the things, and you have to prove that you are a wonderful person. Okay, let me take an example of a plant. If it is carefully nurtured by a gardener, it will become good and produce better fruit. So you think yourself, you are a plant. Now you are a small plant, but the days after getting some years, you will become a tree, and you will be giving a lot of services to all the other people who are around you. But it is to be carefully nurtured by a gardener. If we are not taking a proper measure to make the plant to grow in such a way, definitely it will not be giving as services like. So that we have to nurture, and the gardener have to give more concentration for the plant to produce and to give a fruitful future. Similarly, children must be given good training from infancy. That is what is this school is doing now. You are small now, but the school is providing you all sort of programs and molding you. They are training you. They are giving a lot of things, external things. They are making all the others to share their values. All because of all they are doing for the benefit of you. They are just making you to grow in such a way that you have to give some of the services, some of the things to the others who are around you. They must be given a systematic training. Yes, that is what is in all the schools, in your schools particularly, they are giving you systematic training. What you have to do. Only sir has said, like, we are in the transmission and we are getting into online. So even in the new thing, we are very bold enough to face those new things, and all those are benefiting you. They are making you to grow in such a way that you are going to prove yourself like you are a best student. All the students who are coming from BMD are the best students in future. Really, this will happen because they are planting you, they have planted you, and you are growing in such a way. How can we do this? How can we do this? I believe in me. This is the one that everyone needs to do. I believe in me. Yes, I can do this. Yes, I can do this. I can become doctor. I can become engineer. I can become the world famous architect. I can become a world famous doctor. Everything I can do. The first step you have to take is that you need to believe in yourself that you can do this. Yes, you can do this. I am sure that you can do this. But this thing should be there in your mind that I believe in me. I can do this. How can we? For that you need to have self-confidence.
Ma'am, please unmute yourself, ma'am. Ma'am, please, ma'am, please unmute yourself, ma'am. Sangeeta, ma'am.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Guest of honor volume check it, ma'am.
ma'am is muted, ma'am. Ma'am, Deepa Lakshmi, ma'am, kindly unmute yourself, ma'am.
Ma'am, caller. Phone பண்ணுங்க யாருன்னா.
Ma'am, unmute yourself, ma'am. Deepalakshmi, ma'am, kindly unmute yourself. Deepalakshmi, ma'am. Ma'am, kindly unmute yourself, ma'am.
ஃபோன் பண்ணுங்க மேம், யாரா ஃபோன் பண்ணுங்க.
Yes, sir. Panito, sir. 1 second, sir.
Informed through phone, sir.
There is a poor network, ma'am, for ma'am, so that ma'am is arranging some other thing. Let us wait for a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It is audible.
Ma'am,
Thank you.
ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
shall
Yes,
I
ma'am.
continue? Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Here the connection is little bit lower, ma'am. And so once
Again,
again,
it's gone.
ma'am, is that okay, ma'am? Shall I continue?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It is
Yes,
audible.
Connection is very low, sir.
The connection is little bit lower, ma'am.
Very.
So again, it's gone.
Can you please do something for this?
Is it okay,
Ma'am,
Shall I
2
continue?
minutes, ma'am. 2 minutes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It is audible.
Full and Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. You're audible, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Sorry for delay, ma'am. Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Now it is clear, me. You can continue, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So the children, everyone, you needs to concentrate yourself that you are able to do anything. You need to believe yourself that you can do this. Okay. So I'm going to give you some of the tips in how you can able to believe yourself. Sir, Sudhakar sir. Excuse me, sir. Screen is not changing. Please, please, sir. So building self-confidence. So 3 steps I've given you to build yourself towards your confidence. Preparing for your journey. You have to find out what is your journey. How you can able to prepare yourself for the journey. And the next is that you have to setting out. You have to set out in what way we can go reach our journey. And the third most important thing is that you have to accelerate towards success. So success is there in yourself. It is there in your hand. So you are the person to know about what is success and how can we reach our success. So 3 things you have to keep in your mind to build yourself as more confident person. First is that you have to know yourself like this is the journey I have to take in my life. And after knowing that, you have to set out, yes, this way I'm going to reach my journey. And next is that you have to accelerate towards success. So success, I said you, it is in your hand. You have to think. And how to build the confidence. You can do whatever you want. It is there with you. You are studying in 10th standard. Yes, you can become state first. You can become our nation's first. This is possible. How it is possible? If you try. You want to try 100%, then definitely 100% success, 100% of what you are thinking will definitely come to you. For that, you have to, your thinking will be transforming in such a way like, I think I can do. I think I can do. I think I can do. I know I can do. I did it. Yes, after completing 10th standard, if you are getting into 11th standard, you will be knowing that, yes, I will be doing it. Yes, I can do it. This is possible. The mindset, you have to keep that mindset to build yourself. It is in your side. It is in your thinking that you have to do. What is your vision? What you have to become? After 15 years, what is your priority? What you want to become? You want to become a doctor? You want to become engineer? You want to become IAS? You want to become IPS person? Everything is possible by just thinking about what we have to become in our future. It is there in your hand. You think like it is there in your hand. It is there in your hand. You keep your hand like this. Yes, I want to become this. You say yourself like this, I have to become. Yes, I want to become doctor. Yes, I'm having confidence to become a doctor. Yes, I have a lot of confidence to become an engineer. I have a confidence to become most important person in the world. So everything it is there in your hand. If you close together and you are taking inside, it will come to you. And you can try that you will be becoming it. Life is wonderful. It is just your creation.
In what way you are creating, that will be your life. If you create it to a wonderful path, you are going in a wonderful path. Yes, every one of you are going in a wonderful path. Why? Because I'm saying you is that you all are BMD school students. You are having wonderful path. You are going in the correct path. So life is your creation. So how you are thinking everything in your mind, how you are taking everything in your mind. All this black color, yellow color, all these different colors are there. All those are different thinking you are having in your mind. Yes, you can take all those and you can have a great creativity in yourself and you can bring those things in your life because you are going in a right way. What is creativity? How can you create yourself? What is creativity? Creativity is nothing but ability to imagine or invent something new. If you want to invent something new, you can do. You can have all those things in your mind and you can create new things in yours. And you can bring something new. Before 15 years, before 20 years, we were not knowing about what was cell phone. When we were studying in schools, we never seen such a person who are having cell phones before 20 years, 25 years. But now we can see that everyone are having cell phone. How it came into? Why? Because is that this came into existence all because of the creativity of one person who creatively thought of all those things and he innovated new things, and that is the reason for every one of us are having phones today. There are a lot of transmissions we are seeing all these days. Last year we were not knowing what was online classes and all. But now you are taking online classes. We are getting into new things. We are getting into many Zoom apps. We are taking classes into Zoom apps. You are observing classes. One-to-one interactions is there. Everything is possible by using the creativity. So for that creativity, you have to think logically and also in creative thinking. Always our brain will be working left side, which is logical thinking. Our left brain always used to think in logical way. It will always used to analyze probability, restrictive and verbal. It always used to think all these things in the left brain. But we always have this right brain also. We need to use our right brain also for creative thinking. This creative thinking is there in all the students. You have to generate. You have to think how it is possible. We have to be very subjective in the particular matter, and we have to visualize what will be there. So if you think about all this one, definitely you can able to create something new. We can see many of the successful students who have created many such things. Why? Because is that they are using right brain. They are using right brain for the creative thinking. They are generating something new. They are thinking everything as possible. They are visualizing what is happening in the future. And they are always focused on what is their vision, what they have to obtain in the future. This type you also can able to do. How you can embrace it, how you can go reach this goal, how you can make this possible. 3 things you have to take in your mind for making it possible. You have to be very patient and you have to have knowledge and experience. Whatever you are studying in the schools, that is the knowledge you are getting. All those things you are studying, you have to experience those things, and together we can frame some of the method and we can able to embrace with. This is possible. We can create. You people can create. You are the great person, I can say, because you are in the school which always facilitate you for whatever you are creating you. And for this, you have to be very clear. What is passion? What is passion? Ma'am, shall I ask some of the students to interact with me, ma'am? Okay, what is patient? What is patient? Students, if you want to interact, you can say me, ma. What is patient?
Yourself say the answer.
Ma'am?
Just I am asking the children to understand.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What is patient?
Ma'am, interest towards any
What is
profession
patient, ma'am?
or job, ma'am.
Very good, very good. What's your name?
Harshit, ma'am.
Harshit. Everyone. Yes, I clap for you, ma. Very good, Harshit. Definitely you will become a great person in future. I am very strong in that. Congratulations for you for giving the first right answer. Very good for you, ma. What is your ambition in future?
IAS, ma'am.
IAS. Ma'am, we are having one IAS collector in our school, ma'am.
Yeah.
Very happy for that. Very happy for that. So, if you want to have, this is your desire, you have to be very patient enough for getting it. Okay? Okay, Harshit? You have to be very patient enough to get it. Okay? So, in what way we can be patient in a sense? While we are learning, it will take some time. It will take some time to know about all these things. So, we have to wait. We should not think like, I'm in now 10th standard. Harshit, which class you are now?
7th standard, ma'am.
Very good. Very great to say that 7th standard student is saying that he wants to become IAS. Very great. Very good. So, if you want to become an IAS, you have to be very patient enough in your life to learn many things. You want to know about all these things. All on a sudden, within a day, you cannot able to get all the things. You have to stay patient enough and you have to attain those things. Okay. The next one I want to say you is that desire to create. So you can see a person in a picture that he is having some desire, like he is drawing something. So what is your desire? You have to create and you have to fix the desire and you have to create it. So what you have to do? What is my desire? What I'm going to get? Empowerment is not an event. It is a process. It is a continuous process. And excellence is not a fixed point in human life. So everyone can able to empower yourself. How can you empower yourself? You need to have the challenging spirit. Yes, you can see a person who is standing in the, where he is standing? Where he is standing?
In a mountain.
A mountain.
In a mountain, ma'am.
In a mountain, ma'am.
What is he?
Ma'am.
So is that challenging? Is that challenging?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
because he is climbing, ma'am.
He's climbing.
Climbing is very difficult, no, ma'am. Challenging
To
the climbing,
achieve the
ma'am.
goal, ma'am.
Very good, very good.
To achieve
Very
the
good, very
goals.
good. Yes, it is very difficult. But he is on that desire. So he is taking those things, even though it is.
That is only challenging, ma'am.
Very good. What's your name?
Vishal, ma'am.
Vishal. Very good. Studying in
6th, ma'am.
6th standard. Very good. So challenging spirit. You need to have your challenging spirit for getting your thing. Okay. Something will be tough for getting those things. But you should not see only the tougher side, which is very hard for us. You need to think about those things which you will be getting after your innovation, after your creativity. You will be finding, if you're finding some new things, you will be getting something. You have to travel all these challenges and you have to reach that place. And the next thing, that is curiosity. What is this? What does this picture says, pa?
Eager to learn.
A girl is.
Eager to learn
Eager,
something,
ma'am.
ma'am. Eager to learn something, ma'am.
How? See the eyes of the girl.
Curiously.
What does it mean?
Interest, ma'am.
Interest.
Interest.
In the small. Now, what age the student will be? The children will be?
Ma'am, my name is Akshay Tarini, ma'am.
Yes, Ma Akshay Dharani is very good. Can you please
Yeah, ma'am.
explain what is this girl? Can you please feature out the girl?
Ma'am?
What is her eyes? This girl's eyes?
He is listening the sound, ma'am.
She is listening.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that sound? Someone is saying something, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Someone is saying something. So that small girl who is not more than 5, I think, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That girl is not more than 5, but how curious that girl is listening.
Yes.
Yes, I'm going to learn something new. Someone is saying something new. Yes, I'm going to take everything in my mind. You also should be much curious to know everything. Yes, you will be doing?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure, very good. See here, the small girl who is not more than 5 is listening something. Someone has called her and someone is saying something to her. And the small girl is very curious now to know about what they are saying. They may be saying something. She may even left the call. It is not necessary of taking that. But she is very curious and she is very sincere to know about what they are saying. You also should be like that only. You have to be very curious of getting new things from others. It is all around you. Around you, you can see many things. You have to get things. You have to curiously wait and listen about all these things. And the next one is hard work. What do you mean by hard work? What do you mean by hard work?
Ma'am,
Working
something.
A goal is called as hard work, which is very tough.
Working hard for attaining something, ma'am.
Yes, for doing something we have to do hard work. So our IAS, he said like, I want to become IAS in the age of 14, not more than 14. He is saying that, yes, ma'am, I want to become IAS. For that, what you want to do? You have to work very hard. You have to work very hard, like you want to study, you have to concentrate, you have to know things, you have to be complete of doing all these things. If you are having a hard work in yourself, definitely you can able to attain. If you are being very sincere in your hard work, what will be your future? That is be compulsory for you. That is possible for you. And the next we can see is what he is doing, defining objectives. What he is doing? Can you please say what he is doing?
Some goal is going to reach his goal.
Ma'am, he is having a goal to reach
He
that
is
mountain.
aiming his
Very good.
Ma'am is aiming to reach the
Ma'am,
peak
he's
of the
aiming
mountain, ma'am.
He is aiming something. He is aiming something.
Aiming.
He is defining.
Objective
You
is
have to
the
define
aim.
yourself.
Ma'am, his aim is to reach the peak, ma'am.
His aim is to reach the peak. How can you say that, ma?
Mama, he's saying
His objective is that, ma'am.
He's defining
Yes,
it,
you
ma'am.
can see a small round over there, right?
Objective is that only,
That
ma'am.
is
Because his
his target.
objective is that, ma'am.
What, ma?
Because his
Because his
objective is that.
objective is that, ma'am.
Very good. Every one of you also should frame your objective. As like one, no, I forget the person's name. What he's studying in 7th standard. What is your name? Harshit?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, Harshit said, I want to become IAS. So likewise, every one of you should say that I want to become this. You imagine yourself that peak there marked in a black dots is the place where you want to go and reach. And you have to travel all this hard place to reach the place. Okay. So Harshit said like, I want to become IAS. Can Mukilan, Mukilan, what is your vision? What you have to become in your life?
I want to become a teacher, ma'am.
Teacher, very good. Why?
Because to teach someone and change their life is a very important goal in my life, ma'am. And doing that, I'll be very happy, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. I can see myself in you. Very happy for you. Mukilan, very happy.
Thank you,
Any
ma'am.
other volunteers you want to share that your vision to become so and so in future? Any other student you want to say that what is your future objective? Yes.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I'm Harshavardhan, ma'am.
Harshavardhan, yes.
Ma'am, I didn't choose what is my passion in my life, but whatever passion I took, that I want to be working very happy with happiness and honesty, ma'am.
Okay, pa. Okay, pa. Within short time, you will be having your objective also. You please go on your objective and you can reach your place. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Harshavardhan, okay? Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Okay. So objective is this. We want to become doctor. We want to become teacher. We want to become IAS officer. Everything. So how can we do this?
By planning.
The first thing is that yes. Planning. Yes. Little louder, please.
By planning, ma'am.
By planning, yes, we can plan. And for that, we have to collect first. We have to collect all the informations. We have to collect all the informations. Okay, the informations, all those which is in yellow color, which is in rose color, which is in green color, or different informations you need to collect. Yes, you don't think like this is a small cubes or something, circle or square. All these are the different informations that you want to collect for getting your objectives to be done. Okay, so what sort of informations you want to collect, pa? What sort of informations? Where we can able to collect all informations? By proper education, we can able to collect all the informations. By proper education, our books, we can able to get lot of wisdoms out of our books. Lot of things out of the classes we are hearing. A lot of things out of whatever you are seeing in your surroundings. You have to collect all those information.
From newspapers, ma'am.
From newspapers, then yes.
From teachers, ma'am. Library books, ma'am.
Very good. Library books, newspapers, very good.
From teachers, ma'am.
From teachers, very good.
Friends, ma'am.
From friends, very good.
From our elders, ma'am.
From neighbors and neighboring.
From elders, very good.
From
neighbors, very good. Yes.
From educated persons, ma'am.
From educated person, even we can able to get some of the experience from the older people who are not educated. Okay, we can able to get all those information from them also. After collecting all the informations, you have to organize all those informations in such a way that this is needed for this and this is needed. You are collecting all the information which has been clumsy like in the previous slide, right? Now you have to organize all those informations. Whatever you have studied in the newspaper was what you have said from the teachers, from the elders, from the neighbors, from the other persons, everything, from your friends, even some said, right? So you have to organize all those collected from the others in such a way that to manipulate it towards the great success. So after organizing all this the information you have collected from outsider and you are organizing all those things. And after organizing, you have to place everything where you have to place, where the person is placing all. Yes?
In the mind, ma'am.
In the brain, ma'am.
Mind. Yes, your mind is always there for you. It is there for you. It is expecting something that you will be giving. You know one thing, if you are giving more things to the brain will be very active and do whatever you are instructing it. And so what is the thing you have to do is that you have to educate your brain all the day. All the time you have to give something to the brain. You have to make it active. You will be doing it? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Doing it?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure. Very good.
Of course,
So
ma'am.
you have to keep everything in your brain, everything you have to keep in your brain. Why? Because I'm saying is that if you are using your brain, you can make your brain, train your brain as what you are expecting. If you are keeping it idle, some people will be very idle. They will not be having any vision. They will sleep for the whole day. They'll be very lazy. Those people will not be giving any inputs to the brain. So if at all you are not giving any inputs to the brain, what will happen? Output also will not be there. Yes or no? Yes. Yes. You want to give some input to the brain so that it will do something and it will give output. So you have to give some input to the brain. So you are all good children and you have collected some of the information from outside and you have organized those things and you are now in the right place to brain. You are placed those informations collected and organized those things and you have kept in a brain. So this is what is needed. Ideation. How can we create some new ideas? Everyone, you can innovate some new things. We can see like many of the new things are just coming out. Before here, we were not knowing about what was all we are doing in online. But now we are well familiarized with all this online. All because of this is only the ideation. How can we get into the ideas? Step up the flow. So after creating that idea, you have to step into the flow. What we have to become, what we have to go, how can we make it possible? What is that person is doing? He's just stepping out the flow of what the idea he has had. He had different ideas. He might be having different ideas and he is getting into those things. But while you are doing all this, I said you like, if you want to reach that peak, the mountain peak, the hill peak, I have shown you in a previous slide. You remember that?
Yes, ma'am.
So here in this slide, what I said you, this person is standing far away from the place you want to reach. So in between, we can see many of the hardship, many of the stones, which is the places is not that much good. He is not having any other facilities also along with him, but his intention is to reach that particular place. Yes?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So for that, you are collecting, you're organizing, you're placing and creating ideas, setting up the flow. So while you are reaching your objectives, that means the peak, the mountain peak, some of the disturbances will definitely arise. What will be the disturbances you will be having to reach your goal? Can you please say me?
Ma'am, like some obstacles, ma'am.
What obstacles?
Failing in exams, ma'am.
Failing in exams. Okay. One thing I want to say is that failing, you should not think like it is obstacle. Okay. This is the first step for your success. Very good. Teacher is saying correct. Very good. This is the first step for your success. Failure is the first step for your success. If you have failed now, you will be knowing that you should not be doing this any more time. So by the next time you are trying, you will be getting into some other aspect. You will not be doing on the same thing. So I can deliberately say you that this is the first step for the success. What other obstacles? Can you please say?
Mobile games.
Mobile?
Games, ma'am.
Mobile games. So you can uninstall the mobile games. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. This is the control of you will be having. You can uninstall your mobile games and you can think about your I said you like you have to give some input to your brain. You have to give some input to the brain. Yes. What input you have to give? What you want to get in your life, that those input related to
The
that
information we
your
collected.
brain. Yes.
The information we collected, no. That
Yes, ma'am. Informations we have collected, the organized informations that you have collected, which is related to your objectives, your vision, your goal, you have to give those things to your brain. If you are giving more concentration towards this, definitely the mobile games, everything will be given very less concentration, so that you can exclude those things. Your mind will be excluding. You will not, your mind will be excluding those games. It will not take into you. Yes, this will happen or not. If you have this one that you want to reach only the peak of that hill, the black dotted place, your mind also will be thinking like, I have to reach that particular place. And if you think about those things, someone who is calling from back of you, you will not be listening them. You will be listening or not?
No, ma'am.
no, ma'am.
See here, you want to go there. Yes, someone is back of you and someone is calling you. Come, let's go and play. Yes, come, let's go and play games. Someone is calling back of you and saying you to do. If you think about seeing that you have to go only that particular place, you will not be concentrating who is behind you, who is calling you, who is diverting you, who is disturbing you. So that only I just give you have to break those things. You said 2 points. Yes, mobile games, ma'am, failure. Failure you should not take that is the problem. Failure is the first step for your success. And the second one is mobile games. Okay, like a person who is hitting that noise and stress, you just hit those things. You can become your thing. What will be the next obstacle you can face?
Watching TV, ma'am.
Watching TV. Okay, who is that? What's your name, da?
Akshay Tarani, ma'am.
Akshay Tarani. Okay, you think like you can hit the TV, unwanted TV programs. You think about your goal. What's your goal, ma? What you want to become in future?
IAS collector, ma'am.
Super. We can see many IAS here in our school. I'm very happy, very glad. So hit. But
yes,
you want to collect information from TV, no, like news and all. From news, we can able to get more things.
Yes, ma'am.
Because for being a collector, you want to know current affairs, what we have to do.
Yes,
currently, what is happening? What is happening in all different places around us? Those things you have to get. You can spend watching TV by getting some information. Sometimes you can leisure up yourself. You can give some breathing time also towards. That is also possible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So what different? You just think like you are a person here standing.
Yes, ma'am.
You feel like you are having a sword. He's having a sword, right? It is just an imagination that you think like you are having a sword. And
yes,
also you think like all your obstacles, it is there standing in front of you. You cut
yes,
all. If you are cutting down all those obstacles, definitely you can able to bring out.
Okay, ma'am.
Become what you want to. And the next one is you want to group it. All those informations you have collected, no? All those informations you have organized, you know? You have to group all those. This information, this cubes, which are related to the school studies. This circles, which are related to the some medicines like that, some new innovations like that. Some squares, which are related to what? Can you please say?
Ma'am?
Can you please say? When a cube is something school studies. So informations you have collected, no?
Yes,
you have to group all those informations in different manner.
Yes, ma'am.
So what is there is going in the school studies, which are represented here in a cube. What new innovations they are now bringing out with the medicines, everything for this pandemic situations, which are all really they're symbolically represented as circles. Can you say that what is this square? You can say anything, any informations you can say.
Education, ma'am.
Very good, education.
Knowledge.
Yes.
Knowledge, ma'am.
Knowledge. Very good. Then you can say many things. Now you can imagine. You can say that. Because you have collected. One said education. One said knowledge. Then
extra ideas, ma'am.
Extra ideas. Very good. Then
creativity, ma'am.
Creativity. Very good. Sports. Very good. Who won in IPL?
Mumbai Indians, ma'am.
Mumbai Indians, ma'am.
Okay, very good, very nice. So you are daily. If you are watching with TV, watching news, you can get all the informations. Some informations you will be daily. They are saying this many new cases has came for that particular place. Everything, all those related with medicines or something else, treatment, medicines, everything. Sometimes education, some informations like politics, some informations like rules and regulations, some informations like government or policies, some informations, every information you have to collect and you have to group those things. After grouping all those informations, you will be knowing two aspects. For that, you have to filter and prioritize. Which are the informations you are in need? You have to filter those things. Okay. Daily we are getting many things, right? Yes or no? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Why filtering?
Yes.
Okay. You are excluding something outside and you are including something which is needed for you. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, my dear children. Yes. You cannot able to give all those to your brain as input. So you have to exclude something outside and you have to filter those things and you have to take those things to your brain. That is what is filter. And after filtering it, you have to prioritize. What is priority? What is the priority you are having? Become IAS. Those informations needed for IAS will be the first priority of you. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Likewise, if you want to become a teacher, those informations which are needed for a teacher will be the first priority. If you want to become a collector, then what information needed for a collector should be the first. Likewise, what is your vision, and you are just filtering those things which are needed for you, and after prioritizing it, you are just making two aspects. One is realistic and one is creative. All those collected informations, you are just, you are taking all informations into two sides, like realistic and creative. What realistic the aspects has been taken and how creatively the person has done and how creatively it has been taken. So after getting into both like creative and realistic, some 1, 2, 3, 4 is there. Okay, you have to be spot out that particular place, particular information which is very sweet for your life. You have to spot that. Why? Because I'm saying you is that it is realistic and also it is creative. Got it clear? It is creative. Someone is creating you. This information will definitely be very realistic and you can able to create something new out of this information. You have to spot that particular place. That is what is the place I have shown in the middle of this slide. So in the middle of the slide, 1, 2, 3, 4. What does it mean? 1, 2, 3, 4. In the middle of that sweet and spot, I have mentioned 1, 2, 3, 4. What does that mean? 1, 2, 3, 4 is the priority you are giving. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, priority you are giving. Very good, very good. Akshay Nivartini, super. Yes. So this is the priority you are giving. So while you are giving your priority, you need to think about how realistic it is and how creative it is. After knowing about both the things, you can able to prioritize this. This is the one I have to do. This is the first priority I'm giving. This is the second and third and fourth. So like this, you have to filter all the information and you have to prioritize everything. The next I said you is that knowledge and experience. What is knowledge and what is experience? Can anyone say, is that both or same?
Ma'am, no. No,
Unmute yourself, Sepa.
No, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, knowledge and experience are different, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am, experience you can get.
are different. How far it is different?
Ma'am, knowledge is the what we learnt. We are collecting that ideas and making knowledge, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, knowledge we can get.
Experience?
Experience is what we collected, that ideas that we are working out, that is known as experience, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. If someone, yes, ma'am. Yes, say me, ma'am.
Ma'am, knowledge means
what
we are
we
gaining
get
it,
from
ma'am.
others, ma'am.
We are gaining it, ma'am. Experience
Yes.
means we have already gained.
Yes, very
But
good, ma'am.
actually,
One
experience is
small
what,
example I'll say you, by that you can able to know the difference, exact difference between what is knowledge and experience. Okay. Knowledge, if someone hit you, what will happen? Someone hit you, what will happen?
We will
get tense,
we
ma'am.
will get hurt, ma'am.
We will be hurted, right?
We'll feel
We'll
pain,
get pain.
Ma'am, we
Okay. So your brain is saying you that if someone hits you, you will be getting pain, right? So that is your knowledge. So really someone hitting you, really you will be hurted by it, right? You will be having a lot of pains, right? That is your experience.
yes, ma'am.
You will be feeling it. You will be feeling it. Yes, you Amma, it hurts me a lot. It's very painful, you will be saying. By knowledge, you will not be having that feeling. But you will be knowing that this will happen. But experience, you will be knowing, you will be experiencing this will happen. So you have to collect both the things. Both the things you have to know for knowing. And for in the experience, You can have two types of experience, direct experience and indirect experience. If you study in a book, fishes are there. What is this slide says?
Ma'am,
Direct experience
physically
we
we have seen it is direct experience.
Indirect, we have just seen it, ma'am.
Which one is good?
Direct.
Direct, ma'am.
Direct. If it is not possible, we can go for the indirect experience. But if it is possible, you can go for direct experience. And you, for learning purpose, for knowing everything, you can go for direct experience. You can see a person who is directly getting into deep ocean and he is knowing everything what is there. A person who is there in a land and he is watching in a tab or a book is an indirect experience. But you can know knowledge from both direct and indirect experience. Children, you need to be accustomed to the hardship of life and made brave enough to tread on the path of realities. You need to know you want to go in a path of realities. They should be possessed with the deep insight about all the things we meet in our everyday life. Everyday life is there around you. You are knowing many things. You are surrounded with many things. You need to learn everything from each and every day. Even it is very hard now, the pandemic situation also is there. If we need to travel with, we need to be very bold enough to travel this hardship. If you are getting into that, definitely you can do. So you all should be a highly successful student. Main aspects, if you follow all this, definitely you can become a very great successful student. You have to manage your time. You have to manage your time. By this time, I have to wake up. By this time, I have to do my work. By this time, I have to attend my class. By this time, I have to do my homework. By this time, I have to do this, watch TV for taking some news from the TV. By this time, I have to give some of the different input to the brain. So you have to budget, you have to manage your time. You have to be organized, stay organized. And next most important thing is that live healthily. You need to live healthy life. You need to have some nutritious food. You need to increase your immunity power. You need to do you need to spend some of the time for exercise, for your day-to-day life. You need to omit some of the food which is not needed for us, make us grow healthy. Sometimes you can indulge in other activities also. If you are a great dancer, go dance. If you want to listen some music, yes, you can listen. If you want to sing a song, if you are a singer, yes, you can sing a song. If you want to, we can see many pictures here. If you are interested in sport, go play some sports. Study regularly. This is not some students, some very few students will be studying when only the exams comes. But a successful student should have a time limit, time for study regularly. Speak up. You say something to the friends. If you know something new, if you are creating something new, if you want to share something, you can speak out all those. That is good. You are motivating. Remain motivated. You have in your mind that you want to become IAS. You have in your mind that you want to become teacher. Always you have in your mind. You always remain motivated. The vision is that the cap is there. And you can go in a way that you can. Highly successful student always used to do this. Empowerment is not an event. So if you are empowering yourself, it is not just a event. It is a process. Process will always be a continuous one. It will not at all stop at any moment. After getting your 6th standard, you will be getting into 7th, 8th, 9th. The learning, everything, whatever you are understanding, everything is a continuous process. And excellence is not a fixed point in human life. Excellence, if you are creating something new, excellence definitely will be there. And if after creating, it is not a fixed point, you can create something new in the future also. My dear children, I am very, very happy once again to use. Every one of you should empower, because I can see many bright faces here. I can see many bright faces, many IAS, many teachers, many other students who didn't set their vision to me. But keep in your mind that you want to move on to that peak. You want to move on to that peak. You are standing here. You are in 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, +1, +2. You want to go there, reach there. Take away all those hardships. Even then it is hard. Okay, travel on the hardship. No problem in that. Definitely you can be able to attain your objectives. So empower yourself, my dear students. This is a continuous process. You will be definitely having great excellence in your life. All the best.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Students wants to ask anything, or they'll ask. They can ask.
You can ask. Children, you are having any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No doubt, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Thank you. Ma'am has cleared everything.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much once again, our trust member, management sir, and our principal madam, their principal madam and vice principal madam, TCO sir, our PRO ma'am, everyone, and more importantly, all the students, because I have did 3 webinars in this pandemic situation to this college students, and I can make sure that saying this one, that all your students are very great and they were saying answers as and now I was asking them. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Yes,
Thank you, ma'am, for your most
Thank you,
valuable.
ma'am.
thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your most valuable and inspirational speech. It was a power-packed presentation. Everyone loves sport and everyone loves a quiz program of class 6 to 10 students.
So, ma'am, you can stop
Good
sharing.
morning. Good morning to one and all present here. This is a game of mind, intellectual, interest, power, and joy. But before entering into the wonderful quiz, let me welcome on behalf of BMDJS family for a grand finale of Quiz Competition 2020. Quiz is something meant for fun, where your brain cells are tested over a variety of things that is got from this session. Before we comment, and I like to introduce the final participants with a big round and applause. Are you excited to meet these 4 teams? We will see the first team. Daffodils are plants that begin to bloom in late winter and early spring. Members are Vishal L from class 6th, Pooja S from class 7th, Satyashri J.A. from class 8th, Rohit Rahavendra from class 9th. Second team, Lotus, symbolized beauty, purity, and knowledge. Members are Harshavardhan D from class 6th, Jashwant S from class 7th, Renuka M from class 8th, Shivapriya D from class 9th. Next team, Marigold. This brings the flower of a sunshine to the garden. Members are Akshayadharni VK from class 6th, Mukul Amudan from class 7th, Jatan N from class 8th, Santoshni P from class 9th. For our last team, Sunflower is recognized worldwide for its beauty. Members are Lipika KS from class 6th, Harshit D from class 7th, Muhammad Tabit from class 8th, Sanjay Mitran from class 9. Are you ready, team? Now we will start our quiz program. Round 1. Multiple choice question is a form of an objective assessment in which respondents are asked to select only correct answers from the choice offered as a list. Rules. Each team will ask 3 questions, 10 marks or each correct answer. 10-second time will be given for each question to answer. If the allotted team is unable to answer the question, it will pass to the subsequent team. 5 seconds time will be given for the subsequent team to answer the past question and 5 marks for each correct answer. Are you ready? Yes. Question for Daffodils team. What was the name of the space shuttle that landed man on the moon? Options are A. Eagle, B. Apollo, C. Columbia, D. Challenger. Time starts now.
B. Apollo, ma'am.
Option B, Apollo, ma'am.
Option B.
Option B, Apollo, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Option B, Apollo law. Answer on the screen. Right answer. Very good. For Lotus team, question on the screen. PVC is obtained by the polymerization of A. Propane, B. Vinyl chloride, C. Styrene, D. Acetylene. Time starts now.
Option B, vinyl chloride, ma'am.
We will lock B.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. We will lock B on the screen. Answer on the screen. Yes, you got it. 10 marks. Super. Marigold team, question on the screen. Vande Mataram was first sung at the session of the Indian National Congress in options are A 1886, B 1892, C 1896, D 1930. The time starts now. Marigold team, answer?
Ma'am, option C, 1896, ma'am.
Confirmed? It's a C?
Yes, ma'am. Option C, 1896.
Yes, more confident. Okay, we will see on the screen. Answer on the screen. Right, superb. Question 4, Sunflower team on the screen.
Huh? 1886. 1896, correct. Arre, jao, man. Man.
Who is known as the father of the English poetry? Options are A. William Shakespeare, B. John Milton, C. William Wordsworth, D. Geoffrey Chaucer. The time starts now.
Ma'am, option D, Geoffrey Chaucer.
Confirmed?
Yes, ma'am.
You want to think and say?
No, ma'am.
Confirm. We will lock
Yes,
D.
ma'am. Yes,
right?
ma'am. Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Answer on the screen. Wow, right. Superb. All the teams got a 10 points. Now, next round, the question. Question for the Daffodils team. What is the chemical name of baking soda? Options are A. Sodium carbonate, B. Sodium bicarbonate, C. Sodium nitrate, D. Sodium nitrate. Time starts now. Daffodils team, answer?
Sodium bicarbonate, ma'am.
Ma'am, sodium bicarbonate.
Bicarbonate, ma'am.
Option D.
You're clear?
Sodium bicarbonate, ma'am.
Yes,
you have
ma'am.
used? You know very well? It's a confident answer?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, it is sodium hydrogen carbonate. Sodium bicarbonate.
Okay, superb. We will lock now. Sodium bicarbonate. Answer on the screen. Right. Good. All students are rocking. Question for Lotus team. With which theatre in London Shakespeare was associated with? Options are A. London Coliseum, B. The Globe, C. West End Theatre, D. Royal Court Theatre. The time starts now. Lotus team, answer?
Ma'am,
Yes, Lotus team.
Option A, London Coliseum, ma'am.
It's a right. London Coliseum. Confident?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we will lock
Yes,
now.
ma'am.
We will lock A, London Coliseum. Answer on the screen. Oops. More round is there. Okay, be confident. Question for Marigold team. A man possesses more weight on earth at or A, standing position, B, lying position, C, sitting position, D, none. The time starts now. Marigold team, answer. Marigold team.
Ma'am, A standing position.
A standing position, ma'am.
Standing position. We will lock A, standing position.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see. A, lock standing position. Answer on the screen. Oops. It's wrong. No problem. We are having so many rounds. Okay, be confident. Now, next, the question for daffodils. Sorry, question for sunflower team. The animals which uses sounds as its eyes is. Options are A, dog, B, cat, C, snake, D, bat. Time starts now.
Ma'am,
Option
C.
Option D,
Bat,
bat.
ma'am.
Option D, bat.
Ma'am, option D, cat.
Option D, bat, ma'am.
Bat, ma'am.
I need one answer. Sunflower team.
Ma'am, option D, bat,
Option D,
ma'am.
bat, ma'am.
I will lock. You're
Yes,
confirmed?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Your
ma'am.
team confirmed? Yes. I will lock
Yeah, ma'am.
now. D, bat. Answer on the screen. Superb. Got it. Okay, teamwork. Question for daffodils team. How many novels combined the Harry Potter series collections? Options are A3, B7, C9, D11. Your time starts now. Daffodil team, answer.
Ma'am, B7, ma'am.
B7. B7.
B7, ma'am.
B7, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. 7, ma'am.
Okay, all the students, daffodils teams, everyone are saying B7. We will lock now. B7. Answer on the screen. Right. Super. Question for Lotus team. Which Indian city built the largest COVID-19 facility in the world till now? Options are A, Chennai, B, Delhi, C, Mumbai, D, Kolkata. The time starts now. Lotus team, answer.
Ma'am, option B, Delhi, ma'am.
How you can know this? Option is B. It's a right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All the teams, Lotus team, I will lock B, Delhi. Answer on the screen. Yes, Lotus team, win it. Question for the Marigold team. Who wrote the first English dictionary? Options are A. Jonathan, B. James Boswell, C. Samuel Johnson, D. Robert Cartwright. The time starts now. Marigold team?
Ma'am, C. Samuel Johnson, ma'am.
Okay, we are always using a English dictionary. And who wrote that one? The team
C.
says,
Samuel Johnson, ma'am.
I will lock that one.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. More confident, I think so. Let's see
Yes,
the
ma'am.
answer. C. Samuel Johnson on the answer on the screen. Right, super, more confident. Good. Rocking. Questions for Sunflower team. Which of these non-metals is commonly used in firecracker? Options are A. Silicon, B. Neon, C. Fluorine, D. Sulfur. It is now only Deepavali event. That's why you know very well what chemical is there, non-metal. And the time starts now.
Ma'am.
Option
D,
D, sulfur, ma'am.
Option D, sulfur, ma'am.
Yes,
Sulfur,
I will
ma'am.
lock D. Sulfur.
Yes, ma'am.
Confirmed.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone,
Yes,
Sunflower
ma'am.
team,
Yes,
or you?
ma'am.
Yes. D. Sulfur.
Yes,
Lock.
ma'am.
Answer on the screen. Yeah, right. Now we'll see scores on the board for round 1. Daffodils team 30 points, Lotus team 20 points, Marigold team 20 points, Sunflower team 30 points. Round 2, visual round. General with answers and super cool transitions, effects and designs. Rules. Visual test round, where you have to choose the image that correctly match the answers given. Each team will be asked one question, 2 marks for each correct answer. 20 seconds time will be given for each question to answer. No pass questions. Are you ready? Yes. Question for Daffodils team. Time starts now. Daffodils team, ready? Answer.
Ma'am, graphite is for first picture, ma'am.
Ma'am, first picture,
Global
graphite.
warming is...
Wait, children, wait. First one.
First one, graphite, ma'am.
First one,
Second
graphite.
one.
Dundee March, ma'am.
Third.
Anita Desai.
Anita Desai.
Fourth.
Global warming.
Global warming.
5.
Agni.
Agni, ma'am.
Confirm. I will log
Yes,
this
ma'am.
answer.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
I will log this answer now. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Answer on the screen. Yes, you got it. We will see all the answers right. Question for Lotus team. Time starts now. Lotus team, answer. 1. Lotus team.
Ma'am.
1.
Ma'am, first one is carbon and hydrogen, ma'am.
2.
33, ma'am.
3.
3 concentric circles, ma'am.
4.
Mananati Soren, ma'am.
5.
Fifth one is geographical landform, ma'am.
Okay. You're confident? I will
Yes,
lock this
ma'am.
one. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Answer on the screen. Yes. You got it? You're rocking, children. You're playing nice. Question for Marigold team. Time starts now. Marigold team, answer. 1.
Ma'am, first one is sodium bicarbonate.
Sodium bicarbonate.
2.
Second
Chromosomes,
one
ma'am.
chromosomes, ma'am.
3.
Chromosomes.
Ma'am,
Angkor
temple, ma'am.
temple, ma'am.
4.
Yahoo, ma'am.
Yahoo, ma'am.
5.
Carbon cycle.
Carbon
Carbon
cycle.
cycle, ma'am.
Okay. Answer on the screen. Yes. All correct. You're rocking, children. Playing good. Question for Sunflower team. Time starts now. Sunflower team, answer.
Ma'am.
1.
First one dodo, ma'am.
First one dodo, ma'am.
2.
Second one hornbill. The Adventures of Feluda, ma'am.
I need one answer. Second one, Adventure of
The Adventures of
Feluda.
Feluda.
3.
Layers of atmosphere, ma'am.
4.
Pythagoras theorem, ma'am.
5.
The Great Sphinx of Giza.
Okay. Answer on the screen. Yes. All right. You're rocking, children. Now we will wait for scores on the board. Round 2.
Pythagoras theorem.
Sunflower team, how is this game now going on? Are interesting?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And it is very competitive, ma'am.
Yes, okay. What about Marigold team? It's easy for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, but it is very competitive, ma'am.
Okay, everyone for competitive. Okay, very good.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Daffodils team 10. Lotus team 10 points. Marigold team 10 points. Sunflower team 10 points. Okay. Now, round 3, entertainment round. Entertainment is an event, performance, or activity designed to entertain the game. Round 1. Rules. Rules for round 3. Totally 3 rounds, 10 marks for each question, 20 seconds time will be given, no passing of questions. Round 1, connection round. Question for Daffodils team. Identify the book name. Time starts now.
Wings of Fire, ma'am.
First, Daffodils team, answer.
Wings of Fire by Abdul Kalam.
Wings of Fire, ma'am.
How you have found this one?
First image is
Wings,
wings
ma'am.
and second one
Okay.
is fire.
Fire, ma'am.
Second one is fire image.
Okay. Answer on the screen. Wings of Fire. Very good. You're rocking, children. It's impressive. Now, question for Lotus team. Identify the technical device. Time starts now. It's very easy. Lotus team, are you ready?
USB, ma'am. USB, ma'am.
USB,
ma'am.
USB, ma'am.
Everyone are saying very good. The team united. Okay. Answer on the screen. USB. The answer is right. A question for Marigold team. Identify the mathematical figure. Time starts now. Marigold team, answer.
Ma'am, parallelogram, ma'am. Parallelogram.
How you found?
Ma'am, parallel lines O and gram, ma'am.
Very good. You will see the answer. Answer on the screen. Yes, it's right. 10 marks. Okay. Question for Sunflower team. Identify the subject. The time starts now.
Chemistry, ma'am. Chemistry, ma'am.
Okay. How you found? What is the first?
K.
K, ma'am. Miss. Miss, ma'am.
Wow.
Last three, ma'am.
Okay. We will see the right answer. Which one is? On the answer on the screen. Yes, it's a right. Round 2. Guess the answer behind the pictures. Question for Daffodil's team. Time starts now.
Ma'am,
Daffodil's
Lear,
team.
ma'am. Lear.
Liar.
Ma'am, L-I-A-R.
Liar,
ma'am?
You
L-I-A-R.
know this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
How it's which is the written in what is the written in this picture? Then
Liar, ma'am.
Liar, ma'am.
Liar.
L-I-A-R.
L-I-A-R.
Very good. Superb. Just we will check the answer. It's right or wrong. Okay.
Yes,
Answer
ma'am.
on the screen. Yeah, it's right. Impressive. It's all are rocking.
Thank you, ma'am.
Question for Lotus team. It is used in the game. Time starts now.
Chess, ma'am.
What, ma'am?
Chess, ma'am.
Chess, ma'am, is used in chess, ma'am. Chess, ma'am.
Chess, ma'am.
How you are saying a chess? Anyone
Ma'am,
can say?
king, ma'am.
One student?
Ma'am.
Lotus team, one student can say?
Yes, ma'am. In the first, there is a king, ma'am. And in the second, there is a mantri, ma'am. And in the third, there is a soldier. And in fourth, there is a queen, Elizabeth, ma'am. We will use it as queen in chess, ma'am.
We will see the answer on the screen. Yes, Lotus team, you won it. Brilliant answer. Question for Marigold team. Which Indian cricket won Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award, National Sports Award in the year 2020? Time starts now.
Ma'am,
Marigold team,
Rohit Sharma.
answer?
Ma'am, batsman Rohit Sharma.
Marigold,
Ma'am,
answer louder.
ma'am, batsman Rohit Sharma.
Okay. Answer on the screen. Perfect answer. Okay.
Yay!
Next.
Yes.
All are happy. Yeah, you're going rocking, students. Question for Sunflower team. Which type of friction shows in below picture? Time starts now.
Ma'am, rolling friction, ma'am.
What friction?
Rolling friction, ma'am.
Rolling friction.
Ma'am, static friction, ma'am.
I need one answer from team. Sunflower team, one answer.
Static, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Static.
rolling, ma'am. Ma'am.
Rolling, ma'am.
Sunflower team.
Static. Rolling, ma'am.
Sunflower team, I need
Ma'am,
one
rolling,
answer.
ma'am. Ma'am, rolling
Okay.
friction, ma'am.
Rolling friction. Answer on the screen. Oops, it's a sliding friction. So wrong. No problem. Rounds is there. You can score more marks. Round 3, riddles. Question for Daffodils team. If you are traveling south on an electric train, which way is the smoke from the train going? Time starts now.
Ma'am, there won't be no smoke from the electric
The electric
train,
train, ma'am.
No smoke.
No smoke.
No smoke from the electric train.
Okay. Answer on the screen. Yes, it's right. An electric train does not produce smoke. Good. Question for Lotus team. What has a bed but never sleeps, can run but never walks, and has a bank but no money? Time starts now. Lotus team, think. Lotus team, answer. Lotus team, answer.
Ma'am, river, ma'am.
River. You are saying river. Okay. Answer on
Yes,
the screen.
ma'am.
Yes, perfect. It is right answer. Question for Marigold team. I am tall when I am young, and I am short and when I am old. Who am I? Time starts now. Marigold team, be alert. Yes, answer Marigold team.
Ma'am, a candle.
Pencil, ma'am.
Ma'am, a candle, ma'am.
I need one answer from team.
Ma'am, a candle, ma'am.
Candle?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Candle, ma'am.
Yes, candle. We will see answer on the screen. Yes, right. It's a candle. Question for sunflower team. They come out at night without being caught and disappear during the day without being stolen. What are they? Time starts now. Think. Sunflower team, think.
Ma'am, stars.
Ma'am, star, ma'am.
Stars.
Stars, ma'am.
Okay, sunflower team, all the students are saying that stars. We will see which is the correct answer, okay? Answer on the screen. Yes, stars. Super. We will wait. Scores on the board for round 3 entertainment. Daffodils team 30 points. Lotus team 30 points. Marigold team 30 points. Sunflower team 20 points. No problem. The round is there. You can rock. Sunflower team. Okay. Round 4. Rapid fire round. Coming quickly, one after another, I think you people will rock in this round. Rules for round 4. Rapid fire round. 1 minute time will be given for discussion. Each team will be asked to nominate a member from their team. 3 marks will be awarded for each correct answer. Questions for Daffodils team. 1 minute. Discussion time starts. Time starts now. Yes. Daffodils team, who will be nominee? Daffodils team, who will be nominee?
Ma'am, me, ma'am.
What's your name?
Vishal, ma'am.
Vishal. Okay. Question for you, Daffodils team. Indian scientist who won first Nobel Prize for physics. Which team won IPL in 2020?
Mumbai, ma'am.
Which gas is filled in electric bulb?
Neon gas, ma'am.
Who founded Arya Samaj? How many players are there in a football team, including substituents? Which is the largest human cell?
Red blood cell, ma'am.
Waves used for communication by artificial satellites.
Optical fibers, ma'am.
Which element is used as antiseptic?
Turmeric, ma'am.
A measure of sound level. The first metal to be used by the man.
Copper, ma'am.
Yes. Answer on the screen. So many right answers you have answered. Very good. Question for Lotus team. Discussion time starts now. Who will be nominee? Lotus team? Lotus team, who will be nominee? Shivapriya. Okay, questions for you. What is the name of the third planet from the sun? Which is the constituents of natural gas? Who was the first Indian to become a member of the British Parliament? There are dash number of bones in human.
206.
Atomic power plant works on the principles of
Nuclear power plant.
which acid is commonly used in car batteries?
Lithium.
Who is known as the father of the Indian archaeology? Mirror used in the torch light.
Concave.
The most memorable metal.
Iron.
Who won man of the match in IPL final 2020? Answer on the screen. Yes, children. Yes, Shivapriya, you have.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, no problem. You have got so many right answers. Don't try the hope. Questions for Marigold team. The time starts now for discussion. One minute over. Who will be nominee for Marigold team? Marigold team, who will be?
From Marigold team, Santoshini is
Santoshini, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Question for you. Malaria is caused due to the bacterium.
Plasmodium, ma'am.
Energy is measured in the same unit as
Joule, ma'am. Joule.
Which is the universal solvent?
Water.
Who introduced English as an official language?
No, ma'am.
Instrument
East
used
India
to measure.
Company, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, East India Company, ma'am.
Instrument used to measure the speed of the wind.
Anemometer.
Only Santoshi want to answer. Name the layer present on the vacuole. An athlete runs before long jump to get an advance on dash.
Jumping, ma'am. To jump highly, ma'am.
Yes. How many wickets did Kagos Rabada took in IPL 2020?
27, I hope, ma'am.
Be confident. Answer it.
27, ma'am.
Yes. Who became the first woman parade adjutant in Army Day parade?
No, ma'am.
Chemically dry ice is
Carbon.
okay. Answer on the screen.
Ma'am, third one is win-win, ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah, it's
correct,
over, child. It's over. No problem. Be confident. We'll see on the score. Okay. So many right answers you have said. Question for Sunflower team. Discussion time. 1 minute starts now. Sunflower team, who will be a nominee?
Ma'am, Sanjay Mittal.
Yes, only Sanjay Mitran want to answer. Okay.
Yes,
question for it. What was the highest total in IPL 2020?
235, ma'am.
The metal used to make lightning conductor is? Which is the sublimating element?
Ria.
Prime Minister
Second.
inaugurated Asia's largest solar power plant at? This is a rapid fire. How many points are eligible for throw ball?
Ma'am.
Which gas is used in fire extinguisher?
Sodium bicarbonate, ma'am.
Heat from the sun reaches the earth by?
Radiation, ma'am.
The most abundant source of iron is?
Silicon, ma'am.
World Ocean Day is celebrated on? How does the stomach helps to protect the body?
HCl,
Answer on the
ma'am.
screen.
208 copper, iodine.
So many right answers you have said. Now overall scores on the board. Sanjay Mitran, how is the game now? Sunflower team, how is the game?
Nice, ma'am.
Nice only, ma'am.
How
Little
is
tough,
the
ma'am.
quiz competition?
Yes, ma'am.
Which one you
Nice,
like?
Better.
Which round you like?
Entertainment round, ma'am.
Entertainment round, ma'am.
Entertainment round. Marigold team, Marigold team, which round you like?
Entertainment round, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
Visual
What
round,
about the
ma'am.
Daffodils team?
Multiple choice questions.
Multiple choice. Rohit.
Lotus
What
and
about
Mary.
Sunflower team? Sanjay Mitra and
Riddles,
answer.
ma'am. Riddles, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma. Overall scores on the board.
Wait, ma'am.
Yes.
We'll discuss, ma'am.
Yes, children, the 5 skills. When you are to rapid fire round, you want to be speak fastly. Your tongue is important. Visual round, you must observe the visual very clearly. The sense organ is very, very important, right? You have completed this overall round. Now, last, we are waiting for the scores. What team? You are very eagerly waiting. Anyone can guess? In this round, how many scores you have got?
18, ma'am. Daffodils.
Daffodils.
18, ma'am.
18. Any other? Other team? Very eagerly, tension face. Sunflower team. How much you may be scored?
10, ma'am.
10. Why? Okay, we will see. Marigold team. What is your guess?
It could be 70, ma'am.
It could be 7. Very low wise.
Ma'am, no, I'm 70, ma'am.
17
or 16.
Oh, super. Lotus team.
Ma'am.
Very
12,
silent Lotus team. I can't
12,
hear, ma'am.
Ma'am.
12.
12, ma'am.
12. Okay. We'll see on the screen. Okay. Then we will be decide. Children, you can say in which round you have got full marks. Yes, Sunflower team. Yes.
Multiple
entertainment
choice
round,
questions,
ma'am.
One by one, I will be asking. First, Sunflower team saying that.
Multiple choice questions, ma'am.
Yes, full mark.
Yes,
okay. Other students, other team, next team.
Entertainment round, ma'am. Lotus team, ma'am.
Lotus team in
Marigold
entertainment
team,
round.
ma'am, in entertainment round, ma'am.
Ma'am, daffodils in daffodils in multiple
Marriage?
choice, visual round and entertainment round, ma'am.
Oh, nice.
Children, what about ma'am's speech? What do you feel? Can you give feedback?
Ma'am is speaking very fluently, ma'am.
What did you learn from ma'am?
It is very motive for us, ma'am.
Yes.
We got to achieve our goal, ma'am.
Very nice.
be gaining the knowledge. In resource person also they said what you have gained in that program. Anyone can share? Anyone can share? What is the topic? Yes.
Student empowerment.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, same, huh?
We had learned how to lead our lives by collecting and organizing and executing the ideas, ma'am.
Okay. Any other student? Any other student? Yes. Scores on the board. Round 4. Daffodils team 6 points. Lotus team 15 points. Marigold team 9 points. Sunflower team 18 points.
Very nice.
Yes.
Congratulations.
What Sunflower team? Can't believe. Okay.
Thank you, students.
Yes, ma'am.
And now it's the time for result announcement.
Result. We completed all the rounds. We came to end. We will see who is the winner. Anyone can guess? I too eagerly waiting. Anyone can guess?
Daffodils, ma'am.
Daffodils.
Or else lotus, ma'am.
Okay, we will
Sunflower
see.
team, ma'am.
Sunflower team, ma'am.
Okay.
Sunflower team, ma'am.
Now time starts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have the winners on the screen. We are waiting, very eagerly waiting. Who will be one? Yes, winners.
Yeah, we are also ready to clap.
Yes. Sunflower team.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Sunflower team.
Very good. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Participating is something more important than winning. It makes
Sunflower
you
team won
better
the
winner for the next time.
Now I request our empowered Mrs. Malati ma'am, head of the department chemistry, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, one and all. The essence of all beautiful art is gratitude. I deem it honor and privilege to propose vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. I express my heartfelt thanks to our resource person, Dr. G. Deepalakshmi, MBA, MMM, MCom, MA, MA in Hindi, PhD at Department of Business Administration, Maridhar Kesari Jain College, Waniyambadi, who despite our busy schedule has found time to grace this occasion. Your words are encouraging us, ma'am. Thank you. We are grateful to our trustee, Sri K. Rajesh Kumar Jain sir, our trust coordinator, Mr. Suresh sir, for their guidance and encouragement in all our efforts. I may like express our sincere thanks to Maridhar Kesari Jain College, Waniyambadi Principal, Dr. Inbavalli ma'am, PRO Shaktimala ma'am for their suggestion, the resource person. My special gratitude to Principal and Vice Principal for their support and motivation. I would like to thank our budding rock stars that made this event joyful with their impressive performance. I also extend my thanks to our staff members and technical team for their interest and effort made this program a grand success. My sense of appreciation to all the parents and students for their active participation. Finally, I truly thank one and all who made this webinar a grand success. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, one and all.